Ever felt like your weight loss journey needed a superhero boost? Meet Berberine. This isn't just any supplement. It's like the secret weapon you never knew you needed. From turning your fat cells into super batteries to giving your gut a protective shield, Berberine is here to supercharge your fitness game. And guess what? Some studies even compare it to a powerful medicine. But how does it all work? Stick around, and let's dive deep into the magic of Berberine together. Trust me, you won't want to miss this FitBuzz special. Hey FitBuzzers, have you heard of Berberine? It's a cool weight loss supplement that helps your body in many ways. Some people even say it's as good as a medicine called Metformin. Berberine isn't magic, but it can help you lose weight if you also eat right and exercise. It's good for your insulin, which is a hormone in your body. Too much insulin can make you gain weight, but Berberine can help with that. It also helps your muscles work better and gives you more energy. Plus, it's good for your gut and can fight off bad bacteria. If you're thinking of trying it, you should take it twice a day. And always remember to eat healthy, exercise, and maybe even try fasting sometimes. Berberine? Well, it might just be one of the best weight loss supplements that you've never heard of. Through its powerful effects on insulin, muscle mass, and an enzyme called AMPK, there's a very high chance that it can help you lose weight. Its effects on these systems are so strong that it has been compared to a pharmaceutical medication. The medication I'm talking about here, it's Metformin, and I'll dive into that in a little bit. But for now, let's talk about weight loss. Like any other weight loss supplement out there, Berberine is not going to be a magical cure for your weight. But it does have a lot of potential benefits that are supported by research. These benefits can help you lose weight, especially when combined with diet and exercise. With that caveat out of the way, let's talk about how Berberine can help you lose weight. Number 1. It helps reverse insulin resistance and improves insulin sensitivity. One of the most important beneficial effects of Berberine is its impact on the hormone insulin. High levels of insulin, they drive obesity by dysregulating the breakdown of fat tissue. In other words, your body is storing fat instead of burning it. One way that Berberine may induce insulin sensitivity is through its actions on AMP kinase. We know from various studies that Berberine is a weak activator of this very important enzyme. And when this enzyme is activated, it causes or triggers a cascade of beneficial effects, including the stimulation of your metabolism, a reduction in inflammation, and improved muscle performance. In at least one head-to-head study, Berberine has been shown to have an equal effect on blood sugar as the prescription medication Metformin. And just like Berberine, Metformin has been shown to be a weak activator of AMPK, which is probably why there are similarities between these two compounds. The only difference, of course, is that one is available as a prescription medication and the other as a plant-based botanical. In addition to this effect, Berberine has also been shown to, number 2, increase the density of mitochondria in your muscle cells. Your muscle mass? It's largely responsible for regulating your basal metabolic rate, which is how many calories you burn each day. If lean muscle mass declines, then your metabolism will decline as well, and it will be easier for you to gain weight. If you are trying to lose weight, you obviously need to keep your lean muscle mass in mind. And the health of your lean muscle mass? It's regulated in part by how well each muscle functions and how much energy it's capable of producing. The mitochondria, present in your muscle cells, they are responsible for the bulk of energy production in your muscles. Therefore, you want them to be high, and that's exactly what Berberine has been shown to do. This is great for someone who is trying to lose weight because we know that a high sugar, high fat diet impairs the function of mitochondria in muscle tissue. And because increasing your mitochondrial function will not only help to improve your metabolism, but also help to give you more energy. This means you'll have more energy to exercise. And when you do exercise, you'll be burning more calories because your muscles are working more efficiently. Number 3. Berberine has been shown to activate brown fat tissue. You're probably conditioned to think that fat cells are bad. But the reality is that they are a highly sensitive, hormone-responsive tissue, and that some fat is actually considered to be healthy. There's more to the story. Our bodies have different types of fat, and not all of them are bad. In fact, some fats are actually good for us. Let's break it down. First, there's white fat. This is the kind of fat that stores energy, like a battery for our body. It's the squishy stuff we can pinch. But then, there's this other type of fat called brown fat. Brown fat is like the superhero of fats. Instead of just storing energy, it helps burn it, warming us up and boosting our metabolism, which is the rate our body uses energy. Now, here's where berberine shines. Studies on animals have shown that when they take berberine, their white fat starts acting more like brown fat. Imagine turning regular batteries into super batteries. And guess what? Research on humans has shown that after just a month of taking berberine, there's more activity in our brown fat. That's awesome news for anyone looking to lose weight. So, if we want to make the most of our body's fat, we might want to think about browning our white fat or finding ways to get more of that superhero brown fat. And with berberine on our team, we're one step closer to doing just that. Number 4. Berberine has been shown to lower or reduce inflammation. You know when you get a cut and it gets all red and puffy? That's called inflammation, and it's our body's way of healing. But sometimes, our whole body can get this inflammation, and that's not so good. When our body is all inflamed, it can mess with our hormones and even slow down our thyroid, which is like the engine that keeps our body running. This can make it super hard to lose weight and way too easy to gain it. There's also this thing called adiposopathy. It's a big word, but think of it like this. It's when our fat cells get hurt by inflammation. And guess what? Our fat cells aren't just there to make us feel squishy. They actually send out important signals, like a hormone called leptin, that help manage our weight. Now here's where berberine becomes our superhero. If our body has too much inflammation for a long time, our fat cells can get confused and stop sending the right signals. This is called leptin resistance. But berberine can step in and help calm everything down. It's like giving our body a big, soothing hug. Studies have shown that berberine can reduce this whole body inflammation, making sure everything works smoothly. It does this by acting on some fancy pathways in our body, like nuclear factor kappa B and COX2. So, with berberine on our side, we can keep our body's signals clear, our weight in check, and feel our absolute best. Number 5. Berberine improves gut health by acting as an antibacterial agent and as an antifungal agent. Let's chat about something that might surprise you. You know how sometimes our stomachs feel upset or just off? Well, that feeling can actually be linked to our weight. Crazy, right? Our gut, which is like the control center of our stomach and intestines, is super important. Inside our gut, there are these tiny little helpers called microbiomes. They're like the workers that help our stomach do its job. But here's the thing. If our gut isn't feeling great, it can make it harder for us to lose weight. Now, this is where berberine shines like a star. It's like a special guard for our gut, fighting off bad bacteria and fungi that can make our stomachs unhappy. And the best part? Berberine doesn't just stop there. It also helps clean up our gut, making sure it's in tip-top shape. But wait, there's more. Sometimes our gut can have too many bad bacteria or fungi, which can cause problems like small intestinal bacterial overgrowth or small intestinal fungal overgrowth. Sounds complicated, right? But don't worry, because Berberine is here to save the day. It can help treat these issues and make sure our gut is healthy. And when our gut is healthy, it's easier for us to stay in shape and feel our best. So, the next time you think about your weight, remember to also think about your gut, because taking care of our gut with the help of Berberine can be a game changer in our journey to stay fit and fabulous. Now you can see why I get so excited about using Berberine for weight loss. The question you might be asking yourself right now is, how do I get it? And how do I use it? Here's how I recommend using it. The ideal dose of Berberine is anywhere from 500 milligrams all the way up to 2,000 milligrams taken every day. For most people, the 1,000 milligram dose is sufficient. However, if you have other problems like diabetes or insulin resistance, you may want to push your total dose up to 2,000 milligrams taken every day. Dosing is best split up and taken twice per day. So in this case, you would take 500 to 1,000 milligrams in the morning and another 500 to 1,000 milligrams in the evening. No matter what you do, make sure that you always combine the use of Berberine with a whole food diet, regular exercise, and I would add on top of that intermittent fasting. These three treatments form the foundation of your weight loss routine, and everything else is supplemental to them. Having said that, I do think that supplements can be a powerful addition to these foundational treatments. FitBuzzers, Berberine is an amazing supplement that can support your weight loss journey in many ways. From helping with insulin to boosting your muscles' energy, it's a game changer. But remember, while it's a great helper, you still need to eat healthily and stay active. If you found this information enlightening and want more health buzz like this, please give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to FitBuzz for more.